Good evening, everyone, and welcome to today's session. My name is Rachel Ndungu from Biashara Africa. I'm very excited to have you join this session when we'll be looking at the small business branding aspect. And today we'll be talking about logos and social media posts. So we'll learn how to design cool logos, as well as also how to apply that when designing a social media post. So we'll have 1 hour and just got started. I have with me Salim, and I'm inviting Salim Mohammed from Samo, Africa. Salim is a business coach and very good and quite technical when it comes to branding. He also runs his outfit that caters for small business branding needs. So I'm going to invite you, Salim, to take it over from here. Karibu, Salim.
Thanks, Rachel. So, as you have added our audience, that my name is Salim Mohamed Kia. I work with South Africa as a business coach, and my background is graphic design. So, I'm a graphic designer by profession, and alongside that, I run a graphic design studio that's Icon Pro Tech. And yes, we can go straight to our today's presentation. So when you hear about designing and branding, so basically in our introduction, we'll check to define the term branding. This is a promotion of your business through the creation of a unique design and advertising it. So in whatever you do to create that brand, it's just you need to get the visibility and to advertise your venture. So branding enables clients to easily identify and remember who you are or refer your business. And with this scenario, we have Jennifer as an example. Jennifer is a founder of Kijani Greens in Githurai. She wants to brand her chili products so that they look attractive and professional. So in any case, if you as an entrepreneur or a business person, you want to have a brand, then the first thing that you need to identify is the brand name. What will people recognize or refer your business as? For instance, we have Biashara Africa, we have Somo Africa. So this is the name of that brand. So in the example of Jennifer, we get to see she chose her name as Coach. That's the name of the brand. And she also identifies her colors for the company, that's red and green. So every color should have a meaning in your business or in your brand. So for instance, for her case, red was to show the chills are very hot, and the green was to show that the products are that natural. And next we come up with the logo for her brand. So Jennifer's brand, as you can see, it's a Scotch True Kijani Farm. So the True Kijani Farm is more of like a slogan to show that what people can identify and can memorize as a slogan for that brand. For instance, we hear of all those other kind of brands. Let's say you hear about Coca-Cola, taste the feeling, all those kind of things. Those kind of taglines that they accompany with your brand name. So in a summary of this, we normally say good branding makes your business stand out, because if you are good out there with your brand name, it's that memorable, people can identify it that easily, and it communicates about who you are in that business, then you can get investors, customers, and partners that easy. So why the branding name should be short and also to be that representing what you do, the brand makes it easier for the following aspects, and these are good characteristics of your brand name. For instance, Jennifer's Scotch brand name is good because it's short and simple, easy to spell and read, easy to recognize and remember. So your brand is the first thing that someone will see. What do you want the world's first impression of your business to be? That's the biggest question that you need to ask yourself. What do you need others or the world to see about you in your business first? Then we have key things in design, and these are the things that you need to consider in order to come up with a corporate design. Use not more than 3 colors and font types in the design. So the font types, these are the typographies. Don't use more than 3 texts or like typos. Let's say Arial Black, maybe you want to have another type. So let's minimize that to be 3. Have proper alignment. Alignment is how your things are arranged or they are aligned, and then proper use of contrast. The contrast enables people to have the flow of the eye, and then the visuals are better than text, because there's this Chinese proverb that says a picture is worth 1,000 words. So in that case, if you have a visual that can communicate about your brand, it's even better than using text. A good example when referring to Jennifer, she had the chili in as a visual in the logo or the corporate identity, and this makes it even easier that people, once they see the chili, they can think very fast that, oh, this is the chili farmer, or this is the person who grows chili, or that kind of things. Then white stroke negative space is that important to the audience than the designer. In most cases, when you design, as a designer, you tend to place all your content that you want to make it that people will find it easier to understand it at once. So it's better having some negative space or the white space that they are blank, they don't have something for them to have the flow of the eye. And white and black are always not considered as colors in design. So wherever you select colors, you don't think that I've just added some black text or it's some white background. This is also part of the colors. Those are naturally colors, so they're mostly not considered as colors in design. So, and something that you need to note as a person who you want to design, even for yourself, or you have given the work to a designer to design for you, principles of design are to be respected, and the corporate colors are to remain intact no matter what. What do I mean by corporate colors? Jennifer chose to have red and green as their colors. That means when they send their work to be printed by someone else and they had designed it to be in having that red and green, then you get it's more of like magenta or purplish, or it goes to pink or pinch, and the designer says, you know what, it was just to be red, but don't accept that. Let that designer redo the work, or the printer redo the work, and you get your color. Then these are some of the key principles of design. We have the alignment. So the alignment is more of like, we have the center alignment, right alignment, left alignment, justified. So it's how your text or your design starts from what end and how does it flow. Then hierarchy is of you making sure to know which one it comes to be the bolder as it goes down. For instance, when you write in an article or something, you know that this is a font type that can be used for the header, subheadings, the body, and maybe the text or the conclusions at the footer, all those kind of things. Then the contrast can be achieved in different ways. Maybe color, having a complementary colors, maybe the primary and the secondary colors to show the contrast, or shapes. You can have a bigger shape at one end and a smaller shape, or how they make that, like make someone be attracted to something else by giving it a competitive advantage of the eye. Then repetition is also one principle that you can actually use to make your design better and fancy. In this way, like having some repeated things, maybe you can see in some designs, in let's say flyers, you have some dots somewhere at the top corner or somewhere, and then they are also repeated somewhere else to show that, like, just make it better. And then proximity, and we have the balance, ensure that everything that you do is balanced, not that some parts it's overcrowded, some parts just blank. And then the color is also another principle, knowing how to balance the colors, not to use more than 3 colors. The space, utilizing the workspace that you have on the design. If it's a 5, knowing where the margins are, and having the white space or negative space that doesn't have content makes it even appealing. And then emphasis, we know whatever you think that this is very important. For instance, you are making a social media design, make that thing with emphasis that people can see. And in most cases, when there is a offer, you find it's maybe highlighted with a certain ribbon or a color red, or written with a font, knowing that we have these offers. If it's something that it's price, also written in a something else. If it's someone wants to make an emphasis on the date might be bolder and placed in a place that the audience can view it that easily. Proportion, rhythm, pattern. So all these are some of the principles of design. Not necessarily you use them in one design, but you can use a few design to make your work even better. So here are samples. I hope you have come up across such kind of design. This is an example of a bad design. It's doesn't follow the principles. It's like wordy, crowded. It's not easy someone to get the flow. And in most upcoming designers, this is what they can do. But when you apply getting such kind of basics on how to design and all those observing the principles, like the way we have just have this session today, knowing that you need to be keen in terms of the font types, colors, and what have you. This is how the bad design is. And here are good samples of the social media posts or the designs. I think if you see such kind of a design compared to the previous one, you will tend to be attracted most with the good sample than the bad sample. So you as entrepreneurs, as startups, as growing businesses, ensure that your designs sell your brand even better than you could do by yourself. So here are some where you can go design for free without visiting another designer or making your quick designs, and in that case be in a position to create your own brand for social medias, logos, and all. We'll come back to this. Yeah, just I mean we can go back to this. So I will start with making a logo, and for a designer you can use smashinglogos.com to make a logo, or even Canva, poster my wall. So let's start with smashinglogo.com. So in smashinglogo.com, when it opens, this is how the view looks like. So design a logo you can either create your account or you don't have to create account. So for instance, I want to create a logo for a certain business. Maybe we can give it any name. Let's say uh, Smart Farmers. So Smart Farmers, then you click it, give it that time to load. Then farmers, do you have a slogan? Maybe give it that uh, technology, our solution. Maybe this person uses technology to do their farming and achieving the possible solutions towards their smart farming. So maybe you can say it's in the technology coming maybe to add another industry. You can maybe say agro processing or agriculture, agro processing, or let's say manufacturing. So all that, then you maybe click continue. So here we different AI designers, but I normally love using Peter. So for that case, so when you continue, here you choose like your brand attributes, and maybe you say it's authentic. Maybe what else can it go with our brand? Maybe ambitious, and then all those kind of maybe what else can we give? Let's say our maybe fresh, healthy, just a few, then keep continue. Then for the colors, at most it can recommend you some colors, but you have the opportunity to choose. So let's work with whatever maybe it's recommended. Then here are some of the icons that you need to represent your brand. What do you think you want to use to have your brand be? So we can search some, maybe we can say fresh vegetable. So here we'll just get some vectors that you can select to add as some of the icons. So you check, we can pick this one, looks like it has a number of vegetables. So you can select at least 4. So you keep on maybe searching, maybe what something that is more of tech, maybe you can say farm, like let's say solar dryers, solar seeds dryers. No result of that. So maybe you look for different things. So the icons you can check as much as you can. Maybe we say irrigation. So maybe you pick this. You can pick that one. Maybe something of this type. Then that's it. Maybe you close, and after closing, you keep continue. Then you click generate, and it takes you in less than some seconds or minutes, and you'll have a number of logos. Then you pick from whatever you think it's the best that will represent your brand. So from this, you can see we have different like smart farmers, technology, our solution. We have different, maybe this has just used this letter. This also has used letters. This is just a typography. Like you find Coca-Cola just uses typo, that's the text. Here, similarly, it's text. If you need to add more, you just click add more to get a number of different different logos that you like to use. So just a minute as they're generated. Yeah. So as you can see, we have a number that has been made. So similarly, we can, simplicity is also key in logo design. So for my case, maybe I can pick this. That's the F and S, then goes to the slogan and all that. Maybe we can now check on the designs, how they've been generated. So something else on the same, it normally gives you the mock-ups on how this logo will look like in different approaches. For instance, if you want to brand your t-shirts, how the logo should be like. If it's on a gift bag, how it should be like. If it's on a phone covers, how it should be like on your websites. Specs, if you want to have notebooks, pencils, pens. So it gives you a number of how things they need to be like. If it's business cards, and also explains the colors that you select or for the logo. Here you can see, and then here is the icon, your icon on the logo. So this is more like of a visual, and then coming to the typography, which type of, so it gives you almost all the brand guidelines. Here you get like some animation of how the logo is. Maybe just get some few look on how things are. Like it gives you even the samples of animations. And down here, like how it looks like if it's just the logo on a billboard, and you are live, how the logo is. So if see maybe being utilized on different, let's say if it's a website, how the logo will be like. And yeah, so basically you can down, you see like on a t-shirt that's just black, on a notebook. Yeah, from like also sample of how the sketch looks like. So yes, this is how you can go down there and maybe click download the logo. Or if you need just a quick one, you can just screenshot and you go ahead having the logo with you. So that's how you come up with your logo. Then for instance, for the posters and other social media content for you to design, I recommend you can use Canva or Poster My Wall. And since you'll have templates that are there, your work will be just editing. And in these templates, you have those which are premium, or you need to have paid for, and you have those that you can access them freely without their watermark. And it's a deal. You can start from there. As you grow with your business, you can have a budget for that, and you'll be in a position to pay for the premium package of the Canva or Poster My Wall, and you'll be accessing unlimited services on it. And you can also employ a professional graphic designer in your firm. But at the moment, this is how we go about Canva designs. So as it loads, in here we have over 100,000 designs plus, which you can just utilize depending on the command that you give. For instance, you want to ask, you need a poster, you need a, like, let's say even we have Halloween, we have Christmas, all those kind of things. So if you are in food, we have food and all those kind of things. So let's maybe make a check on some templates. Maybe you need some business cards. Let's click business cards. So when you click business cards, 1,000 templates will be there for you to check on what you need. So if you want to know which one is premium, which one is not premium, premium, it has yellow, like the yellow crown with the pro text at it. So that means that's premium. Unless you pay for it, you can access it easily. But apart from that, we have several designs that are not premium, and you can actually work and edit. So for instance, you want to customize on this, just click on customizing the template of the business card. As it loads. And in most cases, when you design, you should be in a position that to be patient, because sometimes the graphics are heavy, so they load. So you can, maybe you have just proven that you want to use exactly the template how it is. Just come and edit the name. So maybe I say Salim, a minute, Mohammed. Yeah. So we can resize that by then maybe UI UX designer, you have contacts and all that. Immediately after that, maybe at the back you have placed your logo. And how you import your logo, you just come to import. Then after clicking import, you click import files. You check on the file that you want to use, and you pick that. Maybe you can go back to the where we had created our logo, so as I can screenshot that, and then we import it to this other end. So maybe you want to have this. So just since it's a quick one, let me just do a screenshot. Where is it more straight? Yeah, I think this one looks a bit straight. So I do the screenshot. Then after doing the screenshot, that's it. Save the screenshot as, yeah, smart. That's it. Then close it there. You come to your Canva, the customized one. Here it is. Maybe you want to import the logo, so come to import. Then is it in desktop? Not really. And in pictures. Yeah, here it is. Smart. Then import. So as you click on it, so you find basically here, when you click on import, it just come automatically. So let me delete these other features that were there before, and that will be your logo.
Salim,
So for the
Salim, a
other
quick
part will
one, eh?
be when you download,
Salim,
it won't
a
have
quick
the,
one.
yes,
Uh,
yes,
yeah, I can see Ali saying it's not very clear from her end. I guess for people
okay,
who are using mobile devices, it doesn't look
yeah,
very clear.
okay.
Yeah,
So
thank you.
is it clear now?
Could you maybe take a minute? Yes,
Okay,
yes. Now is uh, not yet. Maybe you could exit and then rejoin. Let me remove you. Then now
okay,
we try to add you and see whether that's good. In the meantime, I'd encourage you, if you
okay,
have questions, please put them on the chat. Graphics, they are
yeah,
quite
sure.
heavy, so if you're using a mobile device, maybe also try to use the full screen, and let's see whether that makes a change. Let's have it
I'm actually
again.
using my laptop.
No, for them.
Oh, yeah,
Someone
sure.
viewing this using their mobile phone, because also from my laptop looks clear.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. You may proceed. Thank you.
Yeah. So basically, as you see from the screenshot, it is not like matching with the background of the. It's like an image just posted. So we have another place so you can just remove the background so quick. That's remove BG. You just go and Google about remove BG, and once you click onto it, just a minute as it loads. Here it is. Then you click on the upload part. So basically, this is how remove BG as it loads looks like. So you come to upload, then you just pick our logo so as it can remove the background. So this without the background, download this, then go back to your design. Just upload the new one that doesn't have the background, so it's under downloads. So delete that. Now this one doesn't have the background, absorbs the background or the layer of the previous design. So it just like now it merges and it flows that smoothly. You can do the same having the logo here. Maybe we first delete these things, then we add our logo, just click onto it, then we resize it somewhere there. Well, and if you edit all those things, that means you have created your business card. So you can download into two ways. You cannot upload a PDF on your social media. For instance, if it could be a poster, but you cannot print a photo and be clear. So it's advised when you come to the download, you select the options that you need. So it has a number of options, and it's normally recommends PNG, but I would prefer if you want to download for your social media post, you can download JPEG. And then if you want to, for print, you download PDF, best for print. As it loads, I will show you how that looks like. So here you come and select. For instance, we need to have it for print. So you check PDF, print. Then it has two pages. So you say you are ensure also this part. You select both pages, but only the front page. Check that. So then you click on download. And your design downloads. As you can see down here, it's downloading. When you go to your downloads, maybe you go to downloads, see here it is the PDF, blue and white, elegant. So when you go to your downloads, you find your business card is here. Maybe now you can rename and maybe give it smart business card. And that's it. You'll have designed your business card. So if you want to design something else, maybe you go back to your Canva, then you close that, you select, maybe you want, let's say, flyers. So when you click on flyer designs, a million templates will pop. Let's it load. So the advantage of these online templates is that the struggle of you checking on the principles of design, let's say the alignment, the colors, how you to arrange the colors, how to make the contrast, and all this, they are automatically have been made. So your work is maybe checking on the template that pleases you and goes with your brand, then you take it. So for instance, we are, let's say we want to take this for the marketing. So once you select these templates, below it you get another different designs of which follow similar approach. Oh, I've seen one, food. It's my next hobby. I love cooking, I love eating. So let me click on this template. It has just taken my attention. So you see how it is like this is a menu or it's a flyer that has been designed, a menu in form of a flyer, and by the look of things already someone salivates, can even make an order if it is online posted that this is a hotel and it does the marketing. It is easily attracting the eyes of the viewers because the principles have actually been followed. So something to note, in if you are if you have chosen any kind of template, and at the any moment you get to see the word Canva with this kind of like it's a at the behind, then that means that component is premium, it's not free. So you can either click onto it and delete that. Once you delete it, that part has been removed, then you can just restore it. Then you can look your different outline that you want to place it behind there. So as I shared, we have free pick. Free pick here, you get free pick is like free picture. So free pick, you get different vectors for your design. So maybe we look at something that can help us, that we can use for to replace the other bit that is not free. So let's say maybe a restaurant restaurant background. So you get a different, let's say, ideas on how the backgrounds need to be like. So also here we have those that are free and those that are premium. So you click on the free to just maximize on what's free to save on time. Just a minute. So vectors, so as you can make the search even faster. Maybe you can just have, instead of having the backgrounds, you can say, yeah, maybe photos of food. Yes, so we can maybe pick, yeah, I've seen something even better. We can pick this one and then we download this. Click on download. You don't want to go premium at the moment, free download. It's downloading. And so it downloads itself. It's normally in a zip file. So once done with downloading, we'll be in a position to pick that. And as it downloads, let's give it time. So we'll pick that, come to this part. But meanwhile, as to also save on time, we can check on whatever we had uploaded before. Let's take the logo that we had uploaded for smart farmers and upload it here as what we need to replace, or just have it. Click on that, then take it down there. So we have the part to make it position. So we make it backward, send it backward, then we enlarge on that to somewhere where you feel to love. Cover it up, then if you remove that, we change color for this. Yeah, we change the text color. Maybe give it, let's give it that color. This also give it the other color, the same color. So we assume that the background that we are just in matter of time, since the other one takes a bit long to complete downloading, we have replaced whatever was not for free. It's premium, so it doesn't. It no longer does have the text or like the wire mesh at the back. And if you can be keen and check on the design, the color use are actually like, we only see the orange color has been used. Then if you look at the pictures and the way they have been arranged, they have like a contrast in terms of the size. We have the bigger one, the lower one, and it goes in that order. So that's like priority. Like we have chicken as the priority in this hotel, and then as follows. Then you have the fast foods, how they have been arranged. We have the sandwich, and then the contacts. They have also been given a special attention down here. Maybe I just zoom so as you can all see it through, like book now. That's something that has been given special attention by having that different background. Then the alignment, you see, this is a left aligned, right aligned, this is left aligned, and the design looks actually cool. And then when it comes to the emphasis, oh, so we also see that this image, it's corporate, this image is corporate. The only image that was free, it's this one. So that means you can also replace this other images to have your design doesn't have this watermark for Canva. Because as much you are using a free version to design, let your audience know that you have actually spent time, you have spent your money even to design. It's not that free. So you can make it original by having your own images, uploading them here. Don't use whatever you feel as the watermark. We were talking about the aspect on having repetition. So find we have these dots here. As the similar dots, we have them this at the corner, but now they have been given color contrast. We have these ones are in orange, the other ones are in white. So basically, that's how I see it has failed to download. Maybe it's because of internet, but yeah, that's how you can download those things. And in case it finalizes with downloading, we can come back to revisit this. So this is Canva, how you can design all that. So it depends with your the design that you need. You can get different templates and you can edit them and make them unique. Downloading is still the same. So for this case, you can just now go and download a JPEG because you need that image to post on your social media. Finally, here it has completed. Let me extract so as we can get the JPEG that you wanted to use. So maybe go back, upload, then click on this. So this is the JPEG we wanted. You click on that as it uploads. You click on this. It has replaced whatever was copyright. As you can see, it has replaced that part. But still, let's say we want to have that as the background. So position backward, then we come delete that. So then this maybe give it a different color now for it to be seen. A different color, a different color. Then here we can now give this as part. Let's say that's also one of our food to show that the whatever we wanted to replace before. So as you can see, we have replaced the other background that was there. Then maybe also the other background image since this wasn't good. Yeah. So you find all these are now, it's a design that's we have made it doesn't have the watermarks to make it like having the word Canva. So coming to the place to download, come to download, we select JPEG and you click download. Oh, so it's still like the brushes still say that the design contains some premium content. So that means these are the more like slashes background, those are corporate. So we can deal away with that, or we keep on like trying it for free and getting different values. So mostly you can remove that for you to be in a position to download, because you cannot download whatever has premium uh, objects in it. So in this case, the backgrounds, you can remove that by maybe ungrouping this. Then you click on to the background.
Yeah, sorry for that. Looks like our facilitator Salim's connectivity has gone down. He should be joining us shortly. So, welcome to today's session. Those who have joined after we started, very glad to have you with us. Today, we are discussing on how to design your brand items as a small business, and our focus is mainly the logo. We've just looked at how to design your menu if you're in hospitality and you're dealing with food, as well as social media post. So really happy to be discussing this as you've been asking for such a session. We've also looked at some of the tools you can use for the same. These tools have free versions, and so you can start designing with a free version. And some of the tools we've looked at, and some of us have been here, it would be nice to hear from you. But some of the tools we've looked at are Smashing Logo tool. I've put the website on the chart. Another tool we've looked at is Canva, and that's just what we were going through. We've also looked at postermywall.com. And another tool we've looked at is freepik.com. So all these tools enable you to design your brand items like the logo, social media posts, business cards, your menu, if you sell food and beverages, and you need to have a price list, so you can easily do it yourself. So that's why we are having this session. So as we wait for our facilitator, I would just like to through to play a video that shows some. All right, so we continue, and Salim has also been a very great teacher to me on matters graphic design, so I have learned quite a bit. And that's why we agreed to have this session and have him facilitate. Now, I'm going to just continue from where he left using the tool Canva. If you have a question, please feel free to put it on the chat. I can see we have about 5 minutes to go. So I'm sharing my screen and we can see some of the things you can do with Canva. So using this tool, I hope this is clear. Yeah. So using Canva, and we said Canva has a free version. This is the one of the commonly used graphic design tools by small businesses. And with Canva, you can design a couple of brand items, and we just look at the very common ones. A document, if you need possibly to do a letter as a small business. So this gives you templates. Then we have whiteboard. I don't find this quite used much. But if you also want to collaborate with your colleagues or with your partners, share ideas, you could use that tool. This is common Facebook covers. If you have a Facebook page, we always have a Facebook cover option of updating. So you could use this and you'll have templates there to design. The other thing you could design using Canva logos. We've just looked at how to design a logo using the smashing logo.com, but you could also use Canva to design your logo. And if you have a minute, we can look at that. You can use Canva to design banners. For example, like now we're on YouTube. YouTube requires you to do a banner. LinkedIn also requires you to do a banner, just a template that shows your kind of business. You could also use that. Instagram post, you could use this to design Instagram post. If we have time, we'll also look at that. Instagram Reels as well. You could use this, and you could start with the free version to see whether this meets your branding needs. Presentations. If you are required to do a presentation, this is also a good tool. I've used it for presentations and also easy to use. The other thing you could use it for are flyers. This is common, like if you're marketing offers, like now we're getting to festive season. So most of you may want to do flyers showing some of the seasonal discounts you have or offers. So this is a good tool. Business cards, I think we've looked at that. You could also use Canva. LinkedIn background photo, if you have a LinkedIn page. Mobile videos. So you're sorted here if you want to do videos, stories, Facebook stories, Instagram. You could also use Canva, YouTube thumb. Like if you check on our YouTube channel, you'd notice some of the graphics there. So a good tool you could use as well. I talked of banner, so it has a specific one for YouTube. You just click on this and you'll get templates to use. Then we have Instagram stories. So you could use this to design Instagram stories specific to Instagram. Facebook post, very commonly used. So this is your friend, will make your work easier. Certificates. So if you're to design certificates, this is also a good tool. Flyer, different sizes. You will get templates as well. Cards, invitation cards, or thank you cards, and almost everything you need. For some of us who do branding and we have items, we have branding stickers. This is also a tool you could do stickers, like you can have a sticker saying thank you for your order, and stick it on your delivery bag or your packaging. Makes it easier. If you have an occasion, you want to do a program, also easy one to do a program here. Now, I want us to look at, and I hope you'll be able to see this, to look at posts. I think that's the only thing we hadn't done. I'm just trying to see whether, okay, our facilitator is not yet back. So you could as well use this to design posts, and it gives you templates. Let me move to post. So for example, if we want to design Facebook post landscape, then I would click on this. And it gives me templates to use. So it has given me templates here, so I can choose the kind of template I want to use. Maybe I choose that one, so it gives me this. And now I can be able to change a few things. So I can change the text, images, maybe to look more Kenyan, contacts, and of course your logo. Now we've learned how to design a logo, so I'll assume that by then you will have a logo, and so you put your logo here, change the text. You just click on this and you can change the text to whatever your preferred text is about your business. If you don't like these colors, you could click on this and you have an option here to change colors. So once you click on this, it gives you an option to change colors. So you'd come here, click on this. Next time when we are having a similar session, we'll talk about how you get the color codes. So like this is a color code. But if your color is, let's say, black, you'd click on that, it turns black. If your text color, you want it to be white, you click on that. If you want it to be yellow, you click on that. If you want to select other colors, you click on this. Then you could select, I want blue, there you go. I want green, there you go. So I can move here, maybe to have a brighter one to change the shade of green. Now, once you like the color, for example, if this is the color you've liked, this is where you get the code. So you write this down. You write it down or you copy it. Always write it down so that every time you're designing, you're consistent. Now, if we want to change this part to green, I'll click on that, then click on this, and I can paste my color here, and it gives me the green. If you look at the text, this text color and this one are the same. If I don't find my color here, you remember we said you write it down. So you can type it here, and you always start with a hashtag and then the code of your color. So if I didn't find it, I'll just type it 00C602, and there I have my color. Then I click on that. So that is how you change and how you make social media post. Thank you so much for joining us. Our time is over. We will have another follow-up session, hopefully before the end of the year, to help you further with your branding needs and for you to keep perfecting your skills. I would encourage you to try this out. Start with a simple logo, share with the friends and have their feedback. Try it, make a post. We've just learned how to make a post using Canva, canva.com. I've shared all that on the chat, and just see how that comes out. Feel free also to share with us. We'll be glad to know how you're faring on. So thank you so much for joining us. We wish you a restful weekend and a lovely time. From us here at Biashara Africa is bye-bye. Thank you for your time.